It is time for the premiere of Calcium. For the first time ever. On stream. Here we go. Hello? There we go. First time using Audiosurf too, so forgive me. Let's begin. The track layouts will make more sense this way anyway. Good. Definitely harder than the original Audiosurf. Only 10. I'll take it. Driving to the store for milk, but they close in 5 minutes. I love it. Okay, so there's a little bit of downtime. That's fine. That'd be great, Tree. Wonder if I can put my songs in that Trombone Hero game. Oh yeah, Trombone Champ. How would you even do that, though? I mean, it can be done. Mods are things. Mods are a thing. I missed the thing. There's bedtime for my thumb to slip. Nice. I should probably mention that the first song was Days, and that one was called Break Out. Up next is Pulse Quasar, Free Your Mind. Love how this is reacting to this one. That one was pretty disgusting. This one's good beeps and boops. Yeah, I like it. I like it too. But none of it really mattered anyway. That's the next song. Here we go. Need to challenge these scores? Go for it. Pretty good. I like how that one goes with the gameplay. That one really fit. All right, star of the show in my opinion. Here's Fun. Brace yourself. I like that tree. I still say that's my proudest moment in the history of my music production. Alright, next up is Return Something. Direct sequel to Steal Something off 2017 Break the Binary. Alright, good night, Leo. Sounds good. Enjoy rest. Just a little one. Just a little one. Okay, let's keep moving. The Phone Zone. I had fun with this one. I don't make songs like this much. Finally got sub 10 spikes. Nice. Oh, this is the one that started the whole project in the first place. Techie's music box.
Paging Techie.
Here we go. Nice. This is especially fun to me because it looks like Everhood. And I originally designed this song to be an Everhood mod song. Yeah, I like that one. Super Morphic is next. A remake of Morphic DX that was on Break the Binary, which was a remake of a 2014 single of mine. Yeah, the remake part doesn't really kick in until toward the end. Speaking of the end, we're coming close to it. Here is Meet Again. You have a good point, Mike. Hope you're doing well, Joda. Another one of my favorite parts of a song I've ever made. And finally, Reflecting Pool. To round things out. And that is calcium. I was so close to full clearing that one. Dang it. But that's it. That's the whole thing. That is what I spent 4 months doing. Again, if you would like to go listen to that album on your own, maybe pick it up for purchase, links are in the chat. The whole thrilling. Oh. I misread your multiple eyes as thrilling. But same difference. I had so much fun with this. Oh my god. I can't not talk about it. I'm sure you noticed. Thank you, Mike. Yeah, I kind of want to go through this again with sound effects on. And I want to play the shoot 'em up mode. You can try a couple different modes, I guess. Audio shmup. There we go. So clean, though. Thank you, Mike. Appreciate that. And thank you, Tree, as well. Hope you have a good night. Appreciate you. Sleep well. Yeah, shmup mode. It's really cool. Look at this. You just have to dodge. Actually, the mouse would be better for this. This is a mod, by the way. I'm going to, hang on a sec. I'm gonna grab a mouse pad. Here we go. I call it a mouse pad. It's actually just a block of wood. So yeah, this, a lot of this album was inspired by, Halley Labs in some form or another. If you don't know Halley Labs, maybe you'll know her by Lap Fox Tracks. Emma Essex, out of Canada. She's a freaking amazing, prolific producer. Literally runs dozens of aliases. And, like, actually publishes music under them. Consistently. It's pretty amazing. Yeah, this track was inspired by Darius, the alias, in particular. Where are my iframes? A lot of Darius's tracks sound like this. What iframes, Smile? Change skins after this. White glass key. Exactly. I kind of made this midway through the album production. only 73 hits. Easy game. Oh yeah, sure thing, Mike. I am happy to provide. Let's try Neon for Breakout. I guess I should have provided an epilepsy warning for this, shouldn't I have? Oh well. Here's your epilepsy warning now, I guess. Oh, for God's sake. But yeah, this this track was very directly inspired by Mayhem, which was the first love of my Lapfox track / Halley Labs life. I discovered System 23 back in the day, one of their songs, and yeah, it was great. I loved it. Same person made, you might be familiar with Rainbow Tylenol, you might be familiar with Jackal Queenston's Rubber Band, a whole bunch of memes, but those were all the same person. Okay, I'm just, if I could die in this game, I would have like 5 times by now. Yep, that was one of Emma's aliases, Kitsune Squared. Kitsune Squared, excuse me. Meow, you say Kitsune. Yeehaw. Sorry. But yeah, the noises you hear at the start are actually a dot matrix printer. And you'll hear them later too. I blinked. This is what you call chip damage. How's the bit rate, by the way? Sweet. What a pleasant surprise. By the way, anyone and everyone who has questions, feel free to ask, because I am an open book, to say the least. Hey Yuka, thank you! Really appreciate it. The reception has been awesome so far. As a matter of fact, someone reviewed Fun. Someone actually left a review on Fun. In a blog. I'm gonna see if I can find it real quick. I tweeted about it. let's see. Real quick, where is it? Here we go. Here's the review of Fun. Yeah, up next, Pulse Quasar. I meant to change skins again, but that's okay. We can do this one more time. This is probably as close to Everhood as we're gonna get in this game. Unless someone literally made an Everhood mod. Let's just avoid everything. Yeah, what can I say about this song? This is, I like doing dev commentary. This is the second song I made for this album, with Techie's Music Box being the first. All the way back in, like, early July, I want to say. Late June, early July. Of 2022. I don't think there's any specific alias that I based this one on. Just kind of felt like making... Just kind of felt like making something that felt like this. I guess Renard, if I had to name one. This is my favorite part. Say taking 74 damage. And then I just take it right down. I love that so much. Oh, it's so good. I didn't say hi to you, did I, Nano? Did I? Hi, Nano. Proving how so early 2000s you are by downloading this to your MP3 player. Could be worse. Could absolutely be worse. Here's my skin library, by the way. I'm thinking mystical. Mystical's a good one for this song. Salutations. Here we go. Sorry, dark mode users. Just one song. It's a short one, too. I rarely ever do vocals on my tracks. But here we are. Gather round. That just worked out. I had this idea for a very long time, by the way, for this song. I knew how the hook would go, I knew how the chorus would go. I just never made it until last year. As a concept, it's existed for like 5 years. In a weird way, it kind of came about because of an old promotional song that was released for the comic strip Luann. And in that, the song was called But I Love You Anyway. And the hook was, but I love you anyway. And that, in my head, it turned into, none of it really matters anyway. And I just ran with it. Got a little of everything in there. You know, got the guilt tripping. You got traveling salesman pitch. Just the whole spiel. I've been told that one is nostalgic, and I think it's because it sounds a little bit. Just a little bit like Walk Like an Egyptian. I don't want anything too crazy for this one. Let's try Neon Wave. It's gonna be a little crazy, but not too crazy. Because up next is Fun. This is what I consider my flagship piece for this album. Light mode is over, by the way. It feels like the first minute of Mike Tyson when you fight him in Punch-Out. Just gotta live. This is a good skin. Nice and simple. Yeah, I should talk about this song. I like happy hardcore. I wanted to make a song like that. I was also inspired again by Everhood. And just kind of Halle Labs in general, the way that she makes thirds like this. The power of a major third is very often underestimated in music, and I try to incorporate that as often as possible these days because it's so strong. "71 damage already." This is the longest song, by the way, at I think 4 minutes 4 seconds, as I recall. And this right here is a modulation, and you don't notice it unless it's pointed out to you or you listen to the song on loop. And I'm so proud of it, because it was a complete accident how the final drop came together. But I'm such a huge fan of it. And as I said before, this is my favorite thing I've ever made, I think. Yeah, for real, Yuka. Honestly, that beatdown segment at the end, it's so tasty. Where it goes like the snare into it is just so tasty, and it's just, but you can't help but, like, you know, headbang to it. So happy with it. If it sounds like 3 or 4 songs put together, it basically is. I had a whole bunch of ideas and decided to stitch them together because they sounded good together. I also want to mention that that review article I posted earlier describes it as an upbeat and slightly manic sound that has the headiness of popcorn washed down with a Red Bull. It's such a perfect description. Perfect for the party that you don't have to clean up afterwards. Okay. This is Return Something. Let's go Stadium for this one. Here we go. So Return Something is based on Steal Something. Because, you know, they're both similar flavors. And Steal Something was one of the mid-album tracks from Break the Binary, the 2017 album. And fun fact, about half the sounds that you hear in this track were actually sampled from Game Boy Color and Game Boy Advance cartridges. I can tell you there's Temple of the Frog for the Game Boy Advance, there's Shantae for Game Boy Color, there's some sort of like F-19 fighter pilot simulation game from the Game Boy Advance in here. A lot of cartridge tilting. I actually picked up like 20 bucks worth of audio equipment just to be able to capture this off of real hardware. I like the almost knife party style drop. It's not what I was planning, but it worked out. Also, Stadium is really good. I like this skin. Bonbons! Hello! We're currently on our second playthrough of my new album, Calcium. With various skins and such applied. Phone Zone. Let's go back to... do we want to do Synthwave again? Yeah, we want to do Synthwave again. This one was a lot of fun. It's one of those that kind of developed late in the cycle. Songs like this I rarely actually finish. Kind of poked at it a lot until it worked. This is the second time I've ever gone from triplets to, well, wait, I think, it might actually be the first time I've ever gone from triplets to 4/4. I will tell you though that this segment, like going to this specific refrain, directly inspired by a song called Lizard that I made back in like 2013. It's been nearly 10 years. That'd be kind of fun to play Lizard just for fun, so we can see how far I've come. Yeah, this is 30 seconds of people not understanding how to talk on a phone.
Who's calling? What number is it? What number are you calling? I'm calling your number. Oh, is that you, Myrtle? Yes, who's that, Hortense? Yes, this is Hortense. Oh,
I spent like 3 hours watching educational videos, educational films from like the 50s, and I found one where they had just introduced rotary phones to the neighborhood. And then from there I found one about how to be courteous as a sales representative on the telephone. And that clip is from that video. Just needed something to put in there to fill. And it worked. To my surprise and shock. Now some of the segments in here use Stutter Edit 2, plugin created by BT. I don't use it often, but when I do, I make sure it's effective. That's a fun one. Rotary phones! Yes, I love rotary phones. They're so much fun. And they're kind of like stick shift. No one knows how to use them anymore, so you're safe, you know. Okay, we've been looking at this room skin long enough. I think it's time. I think it's time to get silly with Techie's Music Box. The first song I ever made for this album. It actually was originally going to be just a practice song. Just a silly thing. A couple of my friends prompted me to use, like, Techie's Meow. And... oh my god. The hens are my enemy. Great. Techie's Meow and combine it with polka music. This is what happened. I can't deal with this. Oh, hi, Mark. I hate it! This is a choice. Well, congratulations, you're protected from theft, Nano. Oh my god. I can't see anything. Stop! Anyway, yeah, I made this song shortly after playing Everhood for the first time. And I designed it as an Everhood mod song. I built it as though it was a song in Everhood. In one of the big boss fights. If you haven't played Everhood, by the way, please play Everhood. Do yourself a favor. It's so good. It's an anti-rhythm game, essentially. Not terribly unlike this, but, you know, it's actually meant to be good. And it is. Very, very good. Ah. Stop. Oh my god. You know, we had to play the room scan once. Yes, Dance Floor's Lava is so good. There are so many good songs in that soundtrack. Let's try Spectrum. Supermorphic. This is based on the Benedetto alias, largely, from Halley Labs. And it's also, I wasn't originally going to do it like this, but it ended up becoming a remix of Morphic DX off of Break the Binary, which in itself was a remix of a 2014 song called Morphic So this song has a legacy attached to it. I kind of already burnt through most of what I had to say about this one. How'd I only just now take damage this whole time? This might be an issue for the bitrate, we'll see. Oh yeah, a huge fan of this, this 4/4 segment. It's just so chill. It's kind of a return to form for me using, vocal chops like this. But this segment, oh, I'm so happy with this. So many layers. A lot of layers you don't even notice until you're like third or fourth time through. I used rave piano a lot in this album, and I have no regrets about that. Ow. Fun fact, I used an alt mix of this segment to promote the album earlier today. So the morphic aspect of this track was preserved as a secret. Yo, I got into a flow state there. Gay skin! Yes. Only 22 damage that time. It's the best one yet. Okay. Meet again. We haven't done Dusk yet. Let's try it. Seems like it could be good for this one. Oh, I like this. I like it already. had reservations about putting two similar songs together toward the end, but it felt right, especially since the message of this track was kind of, you know, see you around, thanks for being here, kind of thing. A lot of this song was an accident, a happy accident. Once again, I decided to make a Bandetto/Mayhem style track. And half the vocals were just an afterthought. This jam really gonna bump your soul. Gotta keep it going cause I'm in control. I made this song shortly after designing a new character of mine called Roz, R-O-Z. A teal deer who is non-binary and always is drawn in chibi style. And they kind of fit the description of this album to a T. And this song kind of seemed to fit that theming. Live performance with vocals. And I could sing or at least lip sync the rest of this song. But yeah, the way that the vocals line up in the latter half of this final drop is probably my second favorite thing about this entire album. I also love how long I stretched out this build-up. Like, it's so long, but it works. I also think I'll do Necrodancer after this. Just for an hour or two. Oh yeah, it's when you synchronize your lips with the music. No idea if that helps. That makes sense, Yuka. But yeah, the lyrics being delayed by an extra quarter bar in that segment was a total accident, but it worked so well, and it turned it instantly into one of my favorite things in the entire soundtrack. It's a good one to end on. Let's try Stadium for this one. Final track. Here we go. And this one, I just kind of messed around with it, had fun with some Atari synths. The one only time that I used a string synth in this album. with that note, I basically turned the 1 into a 4 and made this one the new 1. I loved it so much. Also, I love this phaser. And that light switch effect at the end is exactly how I started Break the Binary, which is a fun little Easter egg. So that is the whole thing again. We all done. So thank you so much for being here for my album unveiling. And once again, if you are interested, this is the link to all of the links. Whoops, the first one, not the second one, Techie, please. But yeah, very exciting. I also have a live performance in Los Angeles lined up for next month. It's going to be at Maker Faire, which is pretty exciting. I'm going to be doing some promotion for that a little later in the month. Got a lot of work to do before then, but I'll keep you updated. You know, if you want to follow my Twitter, that's probably the best way to keep up to date. That is a command, right? 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 Fine, I'll post it myself. Oh, thank you, Nix. Alright, but yep, that is it. That is it. That's the whole thing. And one more time, I will show you this promo video because I wanna. So now you kind of see where I was coming from. Now you kind of see where I was coming from with that. Alright. Well, I'm going to toss it over to break. And when I come back, I'm going to play a little bit of Necrodancer to round out the night. So thank you so much for being here. Appreciate ya. If you want to hang out, feel free. We'll do some Necrodancer. We can discuss Calcium afterward a little bit. It's a Growlith. Hello. Welcome on in. You just missed my Calcium playthrough. My second Calcium playthrough. But this will all be on YouTube, so fear thee not. And there's always the VOD as well. It was a good time. Good time was had by all. But yeah, I'm going to be right back. And when I return, Necrodancer time. Sit tight. Stay tuned. Also, feel free to ask me any questions you have about the album. You're more than welcome to ask whatever you want to, and I'm very open to sharing. So, I'll catch you soon. Give me a few minutes. BRB.